The following program, Thai Ties, brought to you by Singa Beer, the original Thai beer since 1933. And Tangola Asian, the specialist supply of Thai food, grocery in Victoria. Visit tangolafood.com.au to find out how to order.
Appreciate that, Victor. Welcome to another edition of Thai Ties. I'm Daniel Ratanapinta. Last time around, we had a special extensive look into the Thai Language School of Melbourne. I went to the Rajamangala National Stadium in Bangkok to support Thailand in the Suzuki Cup, and discovered how difficult it is to cross the road in Thailand before meeting my 85-year-old grandmother for the first time. And this time on Thai Ties, I ride out to North Nana in Sukhumvit to see why so many visitors come each year. We check in with Khun in the kitchen when he makes us some pad praking mul gap to fak yao. And Crew Churi will teach us some basic Thai conversation to keep me going on my trip to Thailand. Enjoy the show. Okay, so today I'm in Sukhumvit Road, which is one of the central points in Bangkok, which consists of many farang. Now, people from Africa, the Middle East, Europe, Australia, a lot of Americans, English people, all around this town. And this is one of those rare regions here in Bangkok that you can just get out on your doorstep and go straight to a multicultural, vast nightlife that is so exciting. And to get there, I had to have an exciting mode of transport. My personal favourite, the wind motorcycle. Sukhumvit Road is an exclusive district in Bangkok. It is home to fancy apartments, villas, restaurants, bars and clubs. Popular among Falang in particular, if you follow the road down southeast, it becomes a Thai residential neighbourhood. Now, when Thai people hear Sukhumvit, they think of sois 1 through 20 where red light districts and tourist hotspots find themselves. However, what some might know is that Sukhumvit Road is one of Asia's longest roads, and what begins as Plernchit and Ramanung Road in Bangkok eventually stretches out to Pattaya Rayong and eventually the Cambodian border. However, I had no intention of heading towards Cambodia. I was well and truly in the centre of chaos in North Nana, more well known as Soy Arab or Soy Negro. Now, you might have heard me use the word soy a few times, and if you don't understand what I mean, let me explain. In Bangkok, or Krung Thep as it's locally known, short for Krung Thep Mahanakon Amon Ratanakosin Mahintara Yutayama Hailok Pop Nopa. Okay, there's a whole song about it. Regardless, the soys, they're numbered from west to east with odd numbers north and even numbers south of Sukhumvit Road. So I was here in Soy 3/1, as aforementioned, locally known as Soy Negro in North Nana. And just another awesome perk, I paid my wind motorcycle driver only 40 baht, or 40 baht, which is only about $1.29. Okay, well, the wind motorcycles have just gone up, and we're in the middle of what they refer to as Soy Negro. Now, it's a bit of a region that has many different multicultural peoples here. It's a sort of region that you walk in and you don't think it's Thailand. You know it's Thailand. It's like, this isn't Thailand. I think it's so cool how you can see the two cultures coming together to make one unique type of experience. So let's come along and have a look at life here in Sukhumvit. First off, I'm merely trying to find my bearings, and after immersing myself in Thai culture for so long, to simply walk past Arabic characters on businesses everywhere certainly felt bizarre to me. The people were mostly quite friendly, unless of course they had something to sell me. So listen in as this bloke tries to sell me a Rolex watch for 1800 baht, which is the equivalent of about $60. It's waterproof. I bought it last week, mate. Huh?
Rolex.
How much?
You look fast? Very cheap. 1,800.
1,800. I don't have that on me, but thank you anyway.
How much you have?
Not enough. Middle Eastern people see North Nana as their home away from home, a district where there is no cultural nor language barriers. So there are many attractions here that are just kind of a bit crazy, and there's a few crazy salespeople, as we saw here.
Welcome, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome, sir. Hello. Welcome, sir.
However, Thai culture will still find its way in within its street food, which is one of my favourite parts of Thailand. Once I looked around this soi long enough, I was told to head out to Soi Ha, or Soi 5, where more Westerners go about. And it's just a short walk through street stalls that engulf you in pushy crowds and even pushier business people. So yeah, I think I'll take them. Yeah, thank you very much, sir. Now, who in their right mind could say no to 100 baht Calvin Klein boxes? Keeping in mind, Nung Roi baht is about $3.23. As I walked on, I saw Western culture getting stronger and stronger, especially when I approached a McDonald's restaurant. Okay, this is what I call Ronald McDonald. Now, in the West, Ronald, he just waves and he gives a wave, but here in Thailand, he gives you a Y, because I don't understand why. But there shouldn't be McDonald's, first of all, in Thailand, but second of all, what the hell is Ronald McDonald Wine? I really like it, so yeah, good guy, keep coming. Another thing here is McDonald's Deliver. As you can see, all you've got to do is call 1711 or Nung Jet Nung Nung, and he will deliver McDonald's just for you in your residence. One of the cooler parts of Thailand. Go on, get out of here, you bugger. Get out of here. It's a good thing this hasn't come to the West. The rate of obesity would skyrocket. Anyway, once I'd arrived in Soi Ha, I didn't actually know it myself, so with my tiny language skills, I was able to ask, where was I? No? You don't know where we are? Okay. คุณพูดภาษาอังกฤษได้ไหมครับไม่ใช่เราอยู่ไหนครับซอยห้า Oh, okay. It was actually a Macca's worker who told me that. So I was to continue merely searching through these streets when this chick makes some sort of gesture to me. Couldn't really pick up what she wanted, but I sure as hell knew what this bloke wanted. That's what I call a local phalang. And as a phalang, you can get the sort of food that you would have back home. As you can see, you can still get a Melbourne-style kebab right here in Bangkok, and that's one of the more things that I was looking forward to. I was at least going to miss, but looking forward to on arrival back in Melbourne. But as you can see, just like Melbourne, there are the multicultural, communities coming in to bring the food that they just love in their homeland. So some beautiful, beautiful Middle Eastern kebabs still here in Bangkok. Okay, so now even in this multicultural part of Thailand, you will still get a piece of Thailand that I really love, and you can get anywhere. It's a street food, and it's a street food which just, maybe not full meals, but it's a street food that consists of just small little bites. Alright. 5 baht. Moo?
Thai.
Moo, 5 baht. Well, 5 baht for what is really just, like in Australia, in Australian dollar, 5 baht is, what is that? Well, one baht is 30 cents, I believe. So the exchange rate... No, Nung baht is about 0.3 cents. I was paying 65 cents for about 4 skewers, so I really need to work on that. But I won't ask for that many. I think I'll just get I'll get 4 for now. I'll get C. Now, as I keep mentioning, local business people and tuk-tuk drivers cream themselves upon seeing me, just as this guy did. Do you think there's a zebra crossing around here? And speaking of pushy business people, I had a rather unfortunate run-in with a massage parlour. Okay, so I'm still here in Sukhumvit, and something very creepy just happened. I walked into what seemed to be a massage parlour, and it wasn't caught on camera, which is probably a good thing for Channel 31. I was felt up by what seemed to be a ladyboy. Oh Bangkok, you just treat me so well. So I asked myself, what on earth would I do if I find myself in that position again? I mean, my dad tells me ladyboys are very scary. I mean, others tell me they're just harmless, but regardless, protection. Can you buy it on the street? You betcha. Well, here's something you don't really see every day. Stun guns being sold in the streets. So to clear my head, I wanted a real massage, so I went back to Soi Negro, where maybe I'd be able to get a massage without a happy ending, but I had to be sure. Well, can you tell me one thing? Are they happy endings? No. Well, speaking of happy endings, that's all we have time for here on Thai Ties. I hope you enjoyed joining us here in Sukhumvit Road. Of course, there will be more crew Chari to teach us some Thai language that I can use to actually talk to these people more in the future. I'll see you after the break.